Good morning, everybody. This is Mike McDermott, and it is September 23rd, the day before my birthday, my 41st birthday, and I'm broadcasting to you today from my office here at Bashfu at the corner of South First and Broadway. I spent the past week talking with residents, talking with businesses, and then also the last half of the week going and posting these pretty fancy signs all around town. If you'd like to get a sign, you can go and visit McDermottforcouncil.com and request a sign there, and we will bring that out to you right away. Thank you very much for supporting my campaign. I've been talking with small businesses lately about something that has been going on for a long time. And that is this air of business unfriendliness, where they believe that the city should be doing more to support local businesses, small businesses, in all sectors: manufacturing, service, food industry, everything, right? Just trying to get they feel like that they are out there alone by themselves. And having a small business, I totally get that. And I get what that feeling feels like. And I am disappointed when I see local businesses have to close their shutters and move out of town, or even worse, use up every little bit of their savings and then never open up their doors again. So just wanted to take a moment and talk a little bit about that and what my strategy is to kind of combat that from a seat on City Council. The economic development that we have here within Tipp City is really kind of a two-headed hydra. You have the economic development that the Chamber of Commerce does, and then you have the economic development that the city of Tipp City does. And while they do sometimes work together, they do have a set of defined missions for accomplishing things. Now, I can speak first-handedly about the economic development with the Chamber of Commerce, specifically because I served as its chairman in 2007 and was on its board for 5 years. So I can speak pretty intelligently to the types of work that the Chamber does. And I have been very pleased with the work that Matt Owen has been doing at the Chamber, both as a Chamber executive and as a Downtown Tipp City Partnership executive director. His work in both of those organizations have kept our downtown pretty much filled. We don't have long periods of time when buildings stay open, say for rent, having newspaper covering the windows and stuff because you don't want to look inside. We drive through those towns and we don't want to be one of those towns. So that's kudos go out to Matt and to the Chamber for that. Now, when it comes to the city's economic development, I think that there probably can be a significant amount of improvement in that area. The city really has something that the Chamber doesn't, which is line of sight to the economy of Tipp City, right? So you get to see all of the money that goes in, all of the money that goes out, the types of businesses that are here, the stratification of production facilities, warehousing facilities, things like that. So you really get, from a city level, you get a lot better look at how things operate. So that's why I think that the city should be able to provide more economic development. And on top of economic development, let's be frank here. This whole nonsense about suing businesses um, for things. Now, I mean, you have seen um, everything in the paper over the past 4 years regarding Warrior Racing, the litigation between Mike and Chris Dakin and the city of Tipp City. Now, that court case has been solved, so everyone can openly talk about it, and it was basically a summary judgment was sent down stating that the Dakins can keep their mural on the side of their building of the crazy professor, and the city will now be responsible for paying all of the court costs and litigation fees that were incurred by this small business. Now, historically, if you're not familiar with the case, Tipp City tried to use the sign code to have that crazy professor removed from the side of their building that faces I-75. And in judgment after judgment, the court case always fell in the favor of Warrior Racing. Now, after the first loss in court, Tipp City Council could have had the ability to just say, "Hey guys, we were wrong. We should probably have taken a different tact with this. We should have probably met in the middle. We apologize. We would like to go in and work with you to come to an agreement that everyone can be happy with." But that didn't happen. The city of Tipp City continued its litigation for 3 more years against Warrior Racing, racking up, costing this small business $125,000 over the full term of the lawsuit. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of investment of a small business that's busy making high-performance parts for racing cars. That's what they should be doing. But what are they doing? They're spending their money protecting themselves against the city of Tipp City. That's ridiculous. And it's got to be stopped. And this, the litigation, because it's closed now, and Tipp City now is basically going to be paying $125,000 back to this business, and also having to cover its own legal expenses, which have topped $80,000 now. So we're talking about over $200,000 being spent on this crazy professor mural. As your city council member, I will assure you that these types of things will be accurately reported on, will be transparently delivered and communicated to the public, and that I will fight for the right thing to do for local businesses. That's my promise to you. Because, face it, my small business here in Tipp City, if I had a argument or some kind of thing go on with the sign code or whatever with the city of Tipp City, I don't have $125,000 to fight to defend what I believe is right. I don't have that. So guess what? I would lose, as would many other small businesses here in Tipp City. They would lose. And that is not how to spur on an economy. That is not how to move forward, hire employees, develop new innovative things. That's not how we do that, right? So in closing, I just wanted to leave you with that and let you know that I'm going to work my very hardest to develop the economy in Tipp City to provide and move forward with a positive message to businesses, asking them how we can help you versus, guess what? This is how we're going to hurt you, right? So that's all I have today. Thank you very much for listening. And if you like a sign, McDermott4council.com. I will get you one out as soon as possible. So thank you very much. This is Mike McDermott, and have yourself a great Mum Festival.